Michael believed in hard work. Not the kind you post online. Not the kind that sounds good in interviews. The real kind. The kind where your alarm rings before sunrise. Where your body wakes up tired before the day even begins. Where traffic feels like a second job before the first one starts. For more than 20 years, this was Michael's routine. Wake up early. Rush to work. Stay late. Come home exhausted. Repeat. Michael did everything society told him to do. He followed the rules. He stayed loyal. He avoided trouble. He worked harder whenever life demanded more. And life always demanded more. Yet at 45 years old, Michael was still living paycheck to paycheck. Not struggling on the outside, but drowning quietly on the inside. Every month followed the same painful rhythm. The salary came in, and within days, it was gone. Rent took its share. Utilities followed. Insurance, food, transportation. Then life arrived with surprises. A car repair. A medical bill. A family emergency. There was never enough left to feel safe. No real savings. No real security. No real peace. Michael wasn't irresponsible. He wasn't careless with money. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't reckless. He was doing exactly what millions of people do every single day. And that was the problem. Because no one tells you this early enough. Hard work alone does not create wealth. It creates income. And income without strategy is fragile. Michael was selling the most limited resource he had, time. Every hour he worked was paid once. And only once. If Michael showed up, he got paid. If he didn't, the money stopped. No work. No income. This is the invisible cage most people never see until they're trapped inside it. You can always work harder, until your body breaks down. You can always work longer, until your energy disappears. But bills don't care about your energy. Inflation doesn't care about your effort. Life doesn't slow down because you're tired. Michael believed loyalty would protect him. He stayed with the same company year after year. He skipped opportunities because he didn't want to look ungrateful. He rejected risks because he wanted stability. And to be fair, he was rewarded. Small raises. Occasional bonuses. But something strange kept happening. Every year, Michael earned more. Yet felt poorer. Prices rose faster than his salary. Responsibilities grew faster than his income. He worked more hours but had less peace. Busier, but not better. This is where many people get confused. They mistake movement for progress. Michael never stopped to ask the question that changes everything. If I stop working today, how long can I survive? The answer terrified him. A few weeks. Maybe a month. Then everything would collapse. That realization hit harder than any bill. Because it revealed the truth. Hard work without ownership keeps you dependent. Michael never learned how money actually works. No one taught him that money follows value, not effort. No one explained that income grows when skills grow. That wealth grows when assets grow. Michael thought investing was only for rich people. He thought business ownership was risky. He thought stability came from staying put. But no one warned him that staying ignorant was the biggest risk of all. While Michael was working overtime, others were building leverage. Some learned skills that paid more per hour. Some created systems that paid without hours. Some invested small amounts consistently over time. They didn't look special. They didn't announce their plans. They simply understood something Michael didn't, yet. Money respects value, not effort. Michael worked hard. But his income had a ceiling. He could only earn what his job allowed, what his boss approved, what his schedule permitted. No matter how hard he tried, that ceiling never moved. This is where frustration turns into exhaustion. Because effort without progress drains the soul. Hard work isn't the enemy. Direction is. Effort without strategy keeps you tired. Effort without leverage keeps you trapped. Effort without education keeps you replaceable. The wealthy don't avoid work. They avoid work that only pays once. They build assets. Assets that earn while they sleep. Assets that grow over time. Assets that don't demand constant presence. Michael believed security came from effort. But real security comes from control. Control over skills. Control over time. Control over income streams. The day Michael understood this, nothing changed instantly. And that's important. There was no overnight breakthrough. No sudden wealth. No dramatic escape. But something subtle changed. Direction. Michael stopped collapsing in front of the television every night. Instead, he started learning. Slowly. Quietly. Without applause. He learned how money flows. How skills increase income. How assets create freedom. He started with small steps. Small investments. Small habits. Small sacrifices. He stopped waiting for the perfect time. He realized the perfect time never comes. He stopped chasing approval from people who were just as stuck. He started chasing understanding. Progress felt uncomfortable. Some nights he was tired. Some weekends felt lonely. Some sacrifices hurt. But for the first time in years, Michael felt something new. Control. He wasn't just working anymore. He was building. This is the lesson most people learn too late. Hard work is powerful, but only when aimed correctly. Effort without strategy keeps you running. Effort with strategy changes your destination. If you don't tell your money where to go, it will always tell you where you can't go. If you don't learn how money works, you'll work harder every year, with less peace. Learn while you still have energy. While you still have time. While you still have choices. Because when time runs out, hard work alone won't save you. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to share it to your family and friends. Also hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.